Hi there. I'm Heidi. This is a Fallen Rose Tarot and Positive Vibes. Give me just 1 second. As I promised somebody, I would notify them when I'm live. I'll try not to lie. If I do, it's usually a mistake that I admit to pretty quickly because it bothers me. So, just one more second. And my goodness, people are complicated. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you for being with me this evening. I'll be doing a general reading for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. At the end of each individual sign, I will be available for a personal. I have been taken advantage of recently, unfortunately. So, that being said, all the information is in the description box, and I do personal pulls in between readings for tips. Now, I don't set the amount, but So, and on the other hand, I would also like to warn you that if anybody pirates this, if anybody comments in the comment section, hello, Joseph. If anybody says that the spirits, the ancestors, one of your past loved ones, or any other entity sent you a message through them, it's a lie. Because why would something or someone that knows you find somebody that you didn't come along yourself? That's not how it works. They would go through somebody you personally know, or you would stumble across them, or stumble across this, or somebody else's that's a reputable reader. You have to contact me. I do not contact you. I will never slide in your DMs. There is no Dr. Whoever that saved anybody's marriage. Don't fall for the scams. So, that being said, let's get started with Aries. Let's see what's going on with Aries. If it gets loud in here, my little dog has been chomping down on his dinner. He gets breakfast and dinner because, he's full. I love him. He's trying to put on some fluff for the winter. All righty. Aries. You have the Three of Wands, letting something go, watching something leave, having to make a really tough choice, having to choose a path, and also having to find direction. And interestingly enough, with Saturn as close as it is right now, and Saturn energy all over us, Saturn is showing up in this card. So there is something like your inner voice is telling you something, your conscience is telling you something. If this is yours, then you know exactly what I'm saying. And that would be your higher self talking to you. You might want to listen. Above you, you have the Seven of Shields in reverse. So you're out of options and you haven't been able to manifest what you wanted. There was something that you were trying to make happen that just obstacles, man. And it had to do with finances or an earth sign. I have a feeling it's finances for most, but it can be indicate an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. What's beneath you is the King of Cauldrons in reverse. There was, how would I put that? That's so interesting. There is somebody, or there was somebody that was manipulated emotionally. They thought they were in power. They thought they were strong. They thought they were in control, but actually they're really, really easily manipulated. And this person may very well be very promiscuous. This person is behind you with the King of Cauldrons in reverse. This is somebody that's could very well come back up later. Their energy, they're thinking about you or you're thinking about the situation. I'm not really sure, but this is what's pushing up your current. And your current is the King of Wands in reverse. So this is absolutely not being in control. With so many wands, that doesn't surprise me, Aries, with you being a fire sign. But you're very much not in control, not leading the way, and you do not feel empowered. Actually, you're just super pissed off about something. You're very agitated. It's like everything around you is burning and you can't do a damn thing about it. Now, what's in front of you is the Father, which is interesting. That's Aries energy. That's being more in control. Very masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man. There's no gender in tarot. But this is someone who just sits in the fire and enjoys the chaos, but at the same time is in control of the chaos, if that makes sense. So that being said, if there's anybody that needs a personal pull, now would be the time to say something. Otherwise, I'll be going on to Taurus, which I'm partial to since I'm a Taurus sun and rising. Alrighty. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you get notifications when I put out new videos. I warn you now, almost all my videos are live. There's just something about knowing that I can vibe with you right then. But if you catch it on the replay, the message still stands. Time is fluid. You'll get the message when you're meant to. And let's move on to Taurus. What do I have going on for Taurus? What do I need to know about Taurus? Or what do they need to know? There we go. Let's see. There was something else I was going to mention specifically with Taurus because of the eclipse. Oh, I was going to mention it for everybody. Now would be a fantastic time if you have already cleansed your space since the eclipse with sage. You might want to go back over that with yerba. Being that there's a lot of shifting energies, and there will be for the next 6 months, especially for Taurus and Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. So if you would like to smudge your house with yerba and get your balance back so at least home is peaceful, that'd be cool. Otherwise, don't be surprised when your energies are a little wonky here and there. And don't forget that Venus is right under Saturn right now. All right, Taurus. 5 of Wands. Whoops. How did that happen? God bless. I need more coffee. All the gods and deities bless me. I definitely need more coffee. I just feel like I screwed that up. Hang on, we're going to redo that, and I'm definitely taking a drink of coffee because you know what? Even tarot card readers screw up sometimes when they need coffee. Like, if it was meant to be, it'll come back out. Just so y'all know, if it's meant to be, it was the Star. The Page of Shields, the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, and the 5 of Wands, but I have no idea what order they should have been in, so we're going to try again. There's a good chance that it's just the universe intervening so that I get the right cards laid out. Maybe I didn't cut the deck right. Who knows? Everything happens for a reason, and I rarely know that reason. Well, unless it's happening. If it's happening to me, I rarely know the reason. If it's happening to anybody else, I generally pinpoint that shit. If you would like a personal reading that is not live and public, all the information is in the description box below. Be forewarned, I rarely check my email. I check that email about once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks. If you really need me, you should get a hold of me through my TikTok or my Facebook. I mean, I have like 3 emails, and my work just gave me a new email today, and chances are I won't check that one every day either. That is exactly what the problem is. Kiss my ass. Okay, that feels right. And it's almost completely different, except the hangman showed up again. Okay. This feels right. Taurus, behind you is the 3 of Swords, a third-party situation, a heartbreak, a betrayal, a serious betrayal. It could have been a third-party situation, like in, that kind of third-party situation, or it may have been a third-party situation as in, like, somebody had some help doing some shady shit. And what's above you is the 10 of Swords in reverse. You're over this betrayal. You just don't give a shit anymore. You've let this go. It's whatever. With the 10 of Swords above you, though, that may indicate that there is another betrayal coming, but maybe not the same type of betrayal. So I would be cautious. On the other hand, with it being in reverse, I really don't see or feel, even me being a Taurus and rising, I don't feel like that's a betrayal coming. I feel like that's the karma coming for the betrayal that was endured. So there's that. I mean, if I wasn't doing quickies, I'd clarify the shit out of that, because even I have a burning want to know, but whatever. What's beneath you is the Hanged Man. What's beneath you is you've been caught up in your head. You've been overthinking. You've probably been thinking and picking that apart, because that's what Taurus does. That's why we're so slow. We got to do that. And then what's representing you is the 2 of Swords in reverse. You have chosen a path. There were 2 paths before you. There was a choice. You weren't really sure about it. You didn't feel like you had all the information available, or you were insecure about it. But either way, it's great, because you made that choice. And what is in front of you is the Ace of Wands. And this is fabulous. You see that fabulousness? Let me tell you about the fabulousness. What this is an active cauldron, active manifestation. What this is conjuring fire, new power, a new passion, something that you really enjoy, that you're energized about. Very, very profitable. With the Stonehenge showing up in the background, it's meant to be, and you will be spiritually guided for it. Your ancestors have you back. You're going to bank. Good for you, Taurus. And does anybody at this time need a personal pull? If you do, I would definitely say something in the comments right now. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to Gemini. No, I'm not in traffic for 2 hours. I wouldn't do that. I'd pull over and get coffee. I don't do standstill traffic. I do coffee. Yeah, I took a drink for you. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. Do our quickie vibe check. Some of you know, some of you don't know, but the reason that we are doing a live vibe check now, and the reason that I am available for personals right now, is because after the eclipse and now the energies are all starting to kind of, so I felt like now would be a good time to check on you guys and see if y'all need anything and give you a little insight as to what the beginning effects are. Because just because the eclipse was the other day does not mean that you would feel or see the impact of it that day or even the next day, because those energies are up to 6 months. So, hi, Kat. How are you? Do you need a personal pool? I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. All right. The information is in the description box. You can tip with Cash App or PayPal. The amount's up to you. I just asked that, And let's see. Tell me what state you're in so I can find your energies, because I'm going to grab a different deck. Let me see what I can do for you. Minnesota. All right, Cat in Minnesota. Let me see if I can find your energies. What's your favorite color? Because I'm getting 3 right now. You're quite welcome. Teal. Okay, so it was the greeny one looking. All right, cool. That's your energy. Give me just 1 second, sweetie, and I'll pull it. All right, I need you to pick. Awesome, that is you. 1, 2, or 3. All righty, I got you. All right. You have the 9 of Cups. So you're nearing the completion of a cycle. This has been a long cycle. It's been very emotional, very traumatic, actually. It's like you've had patience for 5 miles. A hell of a lot of patience. And the 4 of Wands. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I pulled the 2. So with the 4 of Wands above you, this was a next step forward that you thought was coming, but it didn't happen. And you're like, the fuck? It's like, it doesn't necessarily feel romantic. It can be, but what it really feels like is the movie, what is it? Bruce Almighty. When he takes her to dinner and she's thinking he's fixing to propose, and then he's like, I got the promotion, and she's all like, fucking awesome. That's just like that real big letdown. You were anticipating this next step, whether it be a promotion or proposal, anything like that. That feeling, that awesome. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, that's the vibe. So what's beneath you is the Page of Pentacles pushing you up. This is a message. It is about finances or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or could be both. Some bosses are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But either way, it is a messenger that is coming up. Something that you need to know, some kind of information. With it being the Page of Pentacles, this is also the slow messenger, because Earth is like that. And so it's most likely going to be an email, snail mail, a card, a note, something like that. Something like actually legitimately took effort. Wouldn't be a phone call, wouldn't be a text. The next card is the Tower, and I'm so sorry, sweetie, but I would rather have 15 fucking death cards than one Tower, because the Tower is the oh shit, the world fell apart. Like, it's when the house collapses in the middle of the earthquake that's 15 miles away and you didn't see it coming. The Tower is like the Arkansas River flooding a couple of years ago. The Tower is like the San Andreas fault line opening up and taking out everything, and you're like, I didn't have insurance yet. The Tower sucks. What's next is the High Priest, though. And so that is being in control, being aware, and being above the bullshit. That's being able to take what you need to take and being able to just move on a lot more than others. And the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands, this is manifestation, a fresh start, but it's very emotional, very passionate, very just tense, super intense. Is there anything here that you need me to clarify? You are a badass, honey. Only the really bad shit happens to the people. I tell you what, the thing is that every really horrible, I didn't think I would survive, or I don't know how the hell I'm still alive thing that has ever happened to me made me strong enough that I sailed through, endured, or survived something that was coming later. And it always ends up in better. I always get 3 to 8 times better, whatever it was that I lost. And you are definitely a badass. You have the Ace of Wands. You have manifestation going for you. And I tell you what, and here's the Ace of Wands here. Let me show you this. Can you see that? That is a phoenix grabbing the Ace of Wands. It means when pressure comes over you, you tend to thrive. So I hope that helped. And you let me know if you need anything else. All my information is the description box. You can always reach me. However, I do work a regular job, and I have a life. So sometimes it takes me a minute. If you reach me through my Facebook, I will get back to you that day. If you reach me through my TikTok, it can take up to 2 days, but I get there. I try to get on there every day, but I don't always have time. And now let's move on to Gemini. You're quite welcome. Gemini, what can I see for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Gemini. Gemini's kind of personal too. All of the first ones are personal to me. I'm an Aries moon, I'm a Taurus sun and rising, and then I'm a Gemini Venus. So that's how I show up in relationships. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Gemini. Here's what we have for you. The Seven of Swords in reverse is behind you. So there was some sneaky shit, some lying, stealing, or cheating, but that's behind you. And it's in reverse, so you don't even give a shit. Otherwise, there was some really fucked up shit that happened, and you were abandoned. One or the other. Take it how it resonates. The Ace of Cauldrons is above you, a fresh new start, a full cup. That's actually gorgeous. This is what you want. This is a relationship absolutely full of true passion, true love, true interest. Somebody that wants what's best for you. Somebody that has rock on. Good cup. What's beneath you is the Two of Cauldrons. So what's been pushing you up, what keeps you stable, secure, and healthy is this coming together, whether it be a partnership, a friendship, a collaboration, some kind of thing like that going on. But it's two people drinking from each other's cups. It's cooperation, collaboration, partnership, anything of that nature. What's in front of you is the Eight of Shields in reverse. So this is going toward what's meant for you and not running. You're no longer running. You're going towards it. And it's actually pretty good. And that you do have ancestors watching over you. But nobody's out to get you anymore. All of the threats are gone or subsided. There's ships sinking in this particular card. They're having a real bad time. That's the point. And the King of Shields in reverse is what is representing you in current energies. So you're not feeling very secure, very stable. You're not feeling empowered. You're kind of feeling like you need to follow someone else's lead at the moment and not be the lead. All right, I hope that helped. If anybody needs a personal pull, now would be the time to say so. Otherwise, I will move on to Cancer. You have about 2 more shuffles. Alrighty. Cancer. You have the King of Cauldrons. Upright. The Shadow. Oh, that's not good. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Two of Wands. And what the hell, Cancer? Got some shit going on here. Alright. Cancer. With the King of Cauldrons, what's behind you is actually very overpowering, very masculine, very dominating, but very protective and caring energy. Doesn't have to be a man. There's no gender in tarot. Could be a dude. Could just be somebody with a lot of masculine energy. What's above you is the Shadow in reverse, Devil energy, Capricorn energy, feeling like you're chained to something, feeling like you have no options, feeling like there's no escape, feeling like somebody is watching. What's beneath you is the Two of Wands. You didn't pick a path. You stayed in the middle, and so the path has been chosen for you. The universe doesn't play like that. If you given an option and you can choose option A or option B and you don't choose, that's still choosing, because eventually the universe is like, okay, I'll do it for you. And what's in front of you is the Ace of Swords in reverse. I wouldn't pull up my sword to this person right now, whoever this is that's on your mind as I'm reading this. I wouldn't be holding them to the sword right now, because they've already been honest. They've already been true. Their intentions are very clear. If they didn't tell you, they made it so abundantly clear in their actions that you would have to be one of the 3 blind mice, and at least 2 of them would still know. And representing you is the Page of Cauldrons. You're sitting here, you know what's going on, you know what's in your heart, you know what you want, but you're just holding this message. You're not giving it. Why aren't you giving it? Why aren't you telling whoever? Why are you sitting there focused on it, letting it just weigh you down? That's what's up, Cancer. All right. If you need a personal reading, now is the time to say something. Otherwise, we are moving on to Leo. All right, Leo. Pretty sure I got your vibes now. Let's get started. Leo. You have the Nine of Shields in reverse. the Four of Swords. Yeah, goes there. The Five of Cauldrons in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse. And the Seven of Shields is currently representing you. Okay, well, that's a shit show. All right, let's see what's going on, Leo. So what's behind you is the Nine of Shields in reverse. A loss, not realizing what you had, and taking things for granted, wanting more, and a longing and a missing for something that once was, or someone who once was. Something that weighs you down, something that you need to let go of that you just hadn't let go of, but it's in reverse. So apparently you let go of that shit. That's cool. Also, because that figure is still showing up, this could be you finally releasing it and on your way. What's above you is the Four of Swords. So you're kind of being held down in a place of rest. You've been there for a while, but now you're just kind of stagnant. You're just kind of there. You're not really doing what you know you need to do. You're not making the moves you know you need to be. Here, let me just, that, you're there. You're being held down in a period of rest, whether you realize it or not. And what's beneath you is the Three of Wands in reverse. So you manifested something. It's beneath you. It's already happened. It's already come to fruition. And with all this fire energy, this was not really knowing if you wanted it or not, but kind of thinking you wanted it. And then realizing that you didn't want it and going in a completely different direction. The Three of Wands is also kind of, I don't know, how do I want to put that? Taking things in, observing, kind of scouting. Not really taking the action, just scouting. And what's in front of you is the Five of Cauldrons in reverse. So you're in this place of appreciating what you have now and no longer having all of this regret and this heavy remorse and weight about what once was. You're now seeing a new beginning. A literal rainbow is in this card. So it's like you're seeing this whole new beginning. You're seeing that things that once were are not what they appeared to be, or they're not what you thought they were, or they're not what you thought they were meant to be. I don't know why I said that. That doesn't make sense to me. Somebody heard that and it resonated with them because I have no idea what that was. The Seven of Shields in reverse is in your center position representing you, Leo. So this is manifesting and making things happen, but this is also not seeing any other option. You don't want any other option. You're focused on this one cauldron. There's all these other things going on. There's these other shields available, but you don't care about those. You're working on this. This can also represent a high focus on an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Leo, being like Leo, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn being high on your mind, or a lot of that placement in your natal chart. So that was Leo. If anybody needs personal reading, now is the time to speak. Otherwise, I will be moving on to Virgo. I do appreciate all of you watching, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. I appreciate your likes, your subscribes. You are helping me out so much in this little YouTube world, and I'm grateful for you guys. And I will pull OMs for anybody that makes it to the end if they put their name up when I get done with Pisces. So first one to put their name up and say OM. Do y'all need to know how to say OM? It's an Irish thing. OGHAM. First person to say that after I get to Pisces gets an oracle tool. just because I feel like it. Virgo energy's getting kind of weird. What the heck? There's some Virgo somewhere that does not want to be read. They're being all hermity. Total Virgo energy. All right. There we go. I found them. That was weird. Eight of Swords vibe. Virgo, for no apparent reason that I can think of, I felt the need to check the bottom of the deck, and I accidentally dropped a card, so I had to pick it up, and it ended up being the Eight of Swords. Being trapped, not being able to move in any direction without severe consequences. Take that how it resonates. Virgo. All right, Virgo. What is behind you is the Aquarium. This Libra energy. This is things not being in balance, not having patience, not being able to pour from one cup to another cup, not being able to achieve the balance that is desired or needed, as the case may be. What's above you is the Five of Wands in reverse. There's no fighting or drama. Like you kind of want there to be fighting and drama, which is so not Virgo, or you miss somebody or something. Like there's some kind of lack of fighting and drama. Okay. I would think that's a good thing. Whatever. What's beneath you is the Ace of Wands. There will be no new start in this matter. Whatever this passionate, fiery start is, whatever you were trying to manifest and conjure, it ain't coming. And what's in front of you is justice in reverse. You feel that this was unjust. You feel like this was a judgment against you, or there was a literal legal matter or something along those lines that did not go in your favor or will not go in your favor. It either just happened or it's going to happen in like a minute. And what represents you at this particular moment is the Nine of Cauldrons. Not realizing how much you have behind you and that you're nearing the end of a cycle. And that if you don't turn around and recognize what you have, you may very well walk away from all of the cauldrons, all of the cups that are full and just sitting there. Just for you. All right. I hope that helped, Virgo. Also, get your shit together and notice what you have. Libra. If you need a personal pull, now would be the time. Otherwise, we're moving on to Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Alright, that doesn't feel quite right. What's going on with Libra and why are y'all hiding from me? Some Libra vibes are very weak today. It's like somebody turned the volume down on Libra. Ah, okay. All right, Libra. Equilibrium right upright. Libra, you have your energy behind you, something in balance, something the way it should be, something is very imbalanced. You've been very patient, working on it for a good minute. What's above you is the Four of Cauldrons in reverse. So somebody's offering you a cup and you didn't want it, or more than likely you wanted to offer your cup to somebody and you don't think they want it. You don't think they're interested, or they flat out rejected you. Take it how it resonates. What's in front of, or what's beneath you is the Merlin. This is Taurus energy, actually. This is manifesting, making things happen, being a leader, being a conjurer. And Merlin holds the star in his lantern, so it's working on or to a wish fulfillment. What's in front of you is the Six of Wands. And this is a lot coming with you, heading forward toward what you're going at. This is marching into a new thing, or into the, how would I put that? Because what I'm feeling is hard to, I have a massive vocabulary. Why can't I find a word for that vibe? You have an entourage with you. You have an escort. It's not just you going toward your goal. It's a bunch of people, or a group of people, at least a handful of people. And what's representing you in the center is the Seven of Shields in reverse, attempting to conjure something, not really seeing other things that are available to you, other options that are available to you. You're not paying attention to any of those options. If they exist, they don't exist in your world. For you, there is only the one. And you are trying so hard to make it happen. All right, Libra, I hope that helped. Does anybody need a personal reading at this time? Let me know, or we're moving on, Scorpio. Scorpio, don't forget that eclipse affected you very, very, very much, as intensely as it affected Taurus. And your vibes can't help but be loud right now. You couldn't hide if you wanted to. Actually, the only thing louder to me right now than the collective Taurus, and that's a lot because I am one, is Scorpio. Like when I sat down, I really thought about starting the readings with Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I have you. Let's get started. All right. We have the Six of Cauldrons, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cauldrons, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. All right. Scorpio, you got some humans up in here. That's what I see. So with the Six of Cauldrons, you're kind of holding all your cups, really. Like, you've got your ones that you're very secure about stored up. They're sitting in the back. They've been put up on the shelf, and you're hoping or thinking about accepting or giving this new one that is bountiful and completely full. This is an age gap. If it resonates, take it how it resonates. But I do see an age gap. It's not too significant, but it's about, I want to say, a 7-year age gap. What's above you is the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. So this is making it through a battle, surviving a lot of bullshit and a lot of drama, but you did not come out unscathed, and you do kind of have a bleeding wall. So it's there. It's there for you. You're trying. You're standing strong, but you're bandaged up, and your wall's leaking a little bit of blood. So you've definitely been wounded. What's in front of you, and this is the interesting part that I noticed right off the top, you have the Queen of Cauldrons in front of you. So you have a very feminine energy, very in control, very compassionate, very loving. It very well could be a water sign. So, I mean, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces doesn't have to be. It can, somebody with those placements in their chart. This somebody offering you a very, very, very magnificent cup. Like, this cup is above other cups. This cup is fuller than other cups because most people can't see what's in that cup, but it is full and brimming. But what's beneath you is the Queen of Wands. And I'm sorry, but the Queen of Wands is basically a trifling trick. Like, this heifer, she's a shit stirrer. She should be forced to lick the spoon that she stirs the pot with. I'm just saying. Like, that's the kind of chick that is. But what represents you currently is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you're being quiet. You're not being sneaky. You're not lying, cheating, or stealing. But there is something deceptive going on. It's like you're being honest, but you're holding back. All right, I hope that helped. And let's move on to Sagittarius, unless somebody needs a personal goal. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps me very much in this world. YouTube world is about it. And without your likes and subscribes and your comments, I do not have the reach that I would do when y'all help me out. And I greatly appreciate you guys. And I don't see anybody, so let's go on to Sagittarius. Oh, I guess for my regular followers, I should let y'all know I actually do have a legitimate schedule to work with again. So I will be working that out over the next 2 weeks. And then I will be posting in the information boxes where I'll update it, the schedule for the readings so that y'all get regular readings again. I told you if you were patient and you just hung out with me, eventually it would work out the way it's supposed to. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. And I'm terribly sorry y'all had to deal with the chaos, but thank you for hanging in there and being patient. All right, Sagittarius, you have the World, you have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Shields, the Page of Shields, and Justice. Okay. Sagittarius got some stuff going on. What's behind you is having the world in your hands, or having the world as your oyster. Like, it was just open to you. You could have had whatever you wanted at that time. It was literally up to you. What's above you is the Ace of Swords, holding your sword to somebody, forcing a truth. What's in front of you is the Two of Shields in reverse. Something is very out of balance with the situation. And what's beneath you is the Page of Shields. There is a very slow, very quiet messenger, possibly with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or those placements. But this is somebody that has a financial message for you. But they don't really want to tell you whatever this is. Like, they have the message, they're holding the message, but they don't really want to give the message. I don't know why. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's kind of weird. My schedule right now, as it stands, is 10 to 7 from Tuesday through Saturday. And so I have to work things out. And as soon as I get all that worked out and know when my grandson's going to be with me and stuff like that, I will know when y'all's schedule is going to be. Because, yeah, I don't like it when he's on video with me. I feel like he's too little for that. And let's see, Sagittarius, you have justice representing you. So you're making a choice. This is representing you. This choice is yours. You are the one that is in control and making the calls. And I'm so excited about it. I missed having a regular, normal schedule. Normal for me, it's just getting to go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. That just makes me happy. It doesn't take much. I'm very much a Taurus. I just want my warm, comfy bed, and I want to know when I get to get in it. And I love my warm, happy coffee, and I just want to know when I get to have a hug from the inside. That's it. And my poor little dog's been a trooper too, because you know he's been dealing with this crazy schedule too. All right, let's see, Capricorn. Unless somebody needs a personal. I see I have viewers, so I know y'all are there. But if y'all need a personal, you don't have to say anything. If you're waiting for the general, just hang in there. Yes, I'm so stoked about it. Oh, and I quit smoking all the way. I have not had a real cigarette in a little over a month now. Not at all. Not even cheating. I do have this, though. Like my little vape there. I love this little bugger. But that'll be the next to go. Just give me time. It's a process, man. I don't like giving up my little things that make me secure. That, yes, I did finally quit smoking all the way. And the thing is, I don't even like accidentally try to ask for cigarettes at the gas station anymore. That stopped about 2 weeks ago. The stress has left my life. Now it's easier. Everything's easier. I also have a very small but amazing support system. Those people are some troopers because, man, it was chaos for a minute. All right, here we go, Capricorn. I just feel led different and a little weird with Capricorn. Dope. Okay. The hell's going on, y'all? All right, my fellow Earth sign. The fuck. Okay, Capricorn, you have the King of Swords, so you're holding your sword. You're ready to make a judgment call. This is what is directly behind you. You made that judgment. You're sitting in your power, and you are very comfortable and confident with the choice that you made. What's above you is the King of Cauldrons. So people are looking at you like you're really hard and like you're just holding all of the things. But really, you're very much in your feels about it. You're just very confident about your choice. So you're holding down the turmoil because there is a lot of currents and riptides going on underneath it all. Like, you're kind of jacked up about the situation, but you did make the judgment call you need to make, and you are completely okay with it. What's in front of you, what's underneath you is the Four of Shields in reverse. So you're not holding on to your coins. You're not feeling like you need to take a hoard anymore. You're not feeling like you're in need, and you're not feeling like you have to hide what you have now. What's in front of you is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you've made it through the battle, and you came out relatively unscathed. But there's also something that you don't see, a truth that's still shadowed. And what's representing you currently at this point is the Seven of Cauldrons in reverse. There were just no other options, and you're okay with that. Like, it is what it is kind of vibe is what I'm getting there. All right, I hope that helped, Capricorn. Thank you. And let's get to Aquarius. Unless somebody needs a personal, if y'all need a personal when I'm shuffling, is the time to say something, because I always check my comments. And that is part of the reason I like doing lives, because you never know. There could be somebody that's having a thing happen and they're like, oh shit, I need help right now. And then I pop up in their feed and they're like, okay. Universe works like that. It will send you to where you need to be in some of the strangest ways. Let's see here. Aquarius is one of the ones that was affected, not as severely as Scorpio and Taurus, but very much affected by this eclipse. And it affects Aquarius's home and family. Now, it could be good, it could be bad. I mean, I don't know, it's a whole different thing. It really kind of depends on what Saturn has to say about your karma. But yeah, Aquarius has been going through some karma shit with Saturn for a minute now. And now Mercury's here, so if you didn't get it when Saturn was trying to tell you, Mercury will slap you in the face with it. Mercury don't play. It's not a loving, squeezing, wonderful kind of little planet there. Mercury just likes to slam shit in your face and turn on the lights and be like, ugh. So there's some Aquariuses getting some wonderful news in the next 6 months, and there's some Aquariuses that are finding out exactly what they've done, whatever that means and however it resonates to each of you. All right. Aquarius. The Lovers, Gemini energy. The Ace of Shields. The Ace of Wands, Justice. The Seven of Shields. Man, the Seven of Shields is showing up a lot tonight. Everybody's trying to conjure shit. And, okay. Far be it for me to judge. All right. So we have the Lovers. We have a coming together. We have Gemini energy. We have true love. This is true 100% genuine, deep, heartfelt. You can't get any realer than that love. This is also air and earth blending. And I know that sounds weird, but this is one of my Celt decks. That's what it says. But this was a perfect connection. What's above you is the Ace of Shields in reverse. You're not doing a damn thing about it. You're not trying to manifest anything. You're not working with it. There is no new beginning at this time. What's beneath you is justice. Justice was served, whatever that means. The word karma keeps coming up, so I guess it's karmatic justice has been served. At least for some of you. What's in front of you is the Ace of Wands, manifesting and conjuring a new beginning, a fresh start, trying to reignite a flame or trying to ignite a flame. And what's currently representing you overall in your current energy is the Seven of Shields in reverse. So you can only see one shield and you're working on it. It's in your cauldron. You're trying to make it happen. You keep getting distracted by all these other shields, though. Adding new shields to the pot may not be the way to go. Maybe that rose you're holding is the way to go. I'm just saying. All right. I hope that helped. Whatever that, I never understand the Aquarius readings I give. Like, I swear. And I know a lot of Aquarius' badge and their energies are strange and their readings are always strange. They're always cryptic to me. All right, let's check. I don't see they need a personal, so we'll pull Pisces. And then it is 9:45. We've actually made through this at reasonable time. We've actually made it through this on time. I really gave myself until 10:30. I thought it would take that long, but it's 9:46. I may actually get to bed at a reasonable hour. Also, my TikTok, I'll be doing readings on there. I've hit enough followers to go live now, so I will also be doing TikToks, which will be very reminiscent of this. It'll be generals and then available for personal pulls and reads, but I'm thinking about pulling my pendulum into that one. I'm really thinking about maybe using my pendulum for some readings on my TikTok. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know if I want to incorporate that or not. We'll see. But that is the thought process at the time. Because, I mean, I think that sometimes you just need a yes or a no. So I feel like the pendulum would help. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Yep, there you are. Strength in reverse, Leo energy. What the hell's going on with the Pisces? Everybody's got drama. What? Drama of some sort or another. Oh, except for Gemini and Taurus, and even that was a little dramatic. All right, Pisces, you have strength in reverse, Leo energy, not feeling empowered, actually feeling quite small, which is really funny because the things popping into my head is feeling very small, even though you're huge. Whatever that means. What's above you is the Five of Wands, arguing, strife, drama, bickering. It looks like Thanksgiving at somebody's house that doesn't like each other. What's beneath you is the Eight of Wands. So you've already dodged a lot. You've had a lot pointed at you, a lot coming, a lot thrown at you. You're still going. You're good. What's in front of you is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is being lifted up. This isn't a betrayal like before. And I really do feel like I need to say that like before, like somebody was betrayed for real, like it was bad. This is not that. This is the repayment for that. This is just as wonderful as that was awful. And what's representing you is the Three of Wands. So you're holding your wand and you're just kind of watching, you're observing, you're looking. You want to take action, you're thinking about taking action, you're not taking action. You're kind of looking for guidance a little bit. You're looking for a little bit of wisdom, but you won't look in yourself. You already have the answer. All right. I hope that helped. And say, oh. I see one viewer left at this time. So let's see what we can see. What will you get? I had 3 viewers a second ago. I think maybe my internet dropped off or their internet dropped off. I don't know because they keep popping in and out. And you got the Hazel, creativity, purity, and honesty. There is a really good chance you'll be seeing that symbol in a weird place to let you know you are in the right direction. All right. I hope that helped. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. I appreciate you, and I hope you get everything you deserve. Thank you for all of your support and for all of your kindness. Bye.